An opportunity has come to me. Something I thought I wanted. I need money, and so a job opportunity came. I want a partner, and so I matched with someone who seems okay. I was looking for this specific product that I wanted, seeing someone wanting a couch, furniture, and they find one, and it's the right price, it's the right location, it's the right size, but something's not right. Something's not right about this opportunity that's arrived. It's not making me feel lit up. It's not making me feel feelings of joy. It's not particularly charming. It's good on paper. It seems to fit, but it doesn't feel right. But I've been waiting for a long time, and I kind of need this thing. It feels like a gap that needs to be filled. I'm not saying it will make me fulfilled, that's not it, but I need this thing to move forward on other things, perhaps. Maybe you want to buy a house, and so you've been living with your parents until you find one, and you found one that kind of fits the bill. It's like you want to move into the new house because then you can get on with your life, or the new job will bring you more money, which will allow you to invest in other things, and that will help you move forward. So it's like this gap, it's creating some kind of standstill. Maybe you want children, and you're not going to date someone just to have children, but it's like you want to move forward on some kind of milestone. Or maybe you need a qualification, but all the institutions that offer that qualification for your study, it's not something, it's just something's off. But you want to move forward. You don't want to stay in the stagnancy, because there's a hold up and it feels overdue. I've been saying you, I'm going to switch to I. And I want to move forward. And so I'm considering this option, this opportunity that's come. Because it's not that other opportunities haven't come before, but they weren't right. And so I quickly dismissed them, which felt like the right thing to do. I'm not regretting that at all. But now that I've still been waiting, and this gap is, it looks bigger. It feels like it's getting bigger. The hold up, it's like all these things are piling up. I just want to let the dam flow. Like open up the gate. But I need this thing in order to open up the gate. And so this opportunity came, and now I'm considering it, but it doesn't feel right. If it was earlier, I would have just dismissed it so quickly. But do I take it? Do I explore it? Because I didn't even spend the time to explore the other ones because it felt like a waste of my time and their time. Because I just felt that it wasn't right. I knew my intuition was saying it's not right. But it's saying it again now, and there's something now saying maybe I should consider it. I guess there's no harm in considering it a bit, in exploring it, maybe showing up to take a look, or going on that first date, or going to the information session, just exploring it a little bit more. But that's not the problem. The problem is this fear that I'm going to make myself settle. And there was also something about the gate. When I said I need this thing to open the gate, do I need this thing to open the gate? Because I was seeing this as a stepping stone, as a milestone to moving on with my life, getting to the next stage. But am I wrong? Do I really need this thing? Maybe before I didn't feel like I deserved this next stage of my life. But now that I've been waiting for this period of time, my deserving power has caught up. I've expanded into the identity of someone who has this next thing. Maybe back then when I didn't feel so deserving, I was using this thing that I think I need as a procrastination type thing. But now that I've expanded my identity, now I know I deserve the next stage of my life. Maybe I don't need it. Maybe it was a crutch to help me expand. I feel frustrated and I feel like I'm done waiting. I want to move on. But it's like, why am I angry about it? What am I angry about? I'm angry because I feel like I've been holding myself up. I've been holding myself back. I was so focused on trying to get this thing, even though I wasn't even really looking, because maybe I don't even want this thing. I just want the next thing, right? Maybe there's pressure, external pressure to get this other thing first. Maybe that's what I'm annoyed about. Like, it feels annoying that I would even have to spend time pursuing this other thing just to get to the next step. Like, why can't I just have the thing that I want? Why do I need to take this step? I want to go to the annoyance about this step. I'm the annoyance, and I'm annoyed because I don't even want that thing. I just want the next thing. I don't want to spend time thinking about this thing. Everyone else says I need it, but I don't know. I guess in general, yeah, people usually do take this thing first, but I just don't feel like I want it. I feel aversion to it. But if I skip it out and just skip to the thing I want, maybe people will be jealous. Maybe they'll think, hey, how come she just gets the grand title, but I had to work myself up. I had to work my way up for it, but she just got to skip all those steps. But it's not really like I skipped. It's like I've grown into the person who deserves that bigger thing, that higher thing, that grand thing. So on one hand, it's like I did work for it, but on the other hand, I don't even believe in hard work. So yeah, it's annoyance about the so-called path, this path that people are saying it's the only way to achieve the thing I want, but it's not. Why am I listening to them? Am I annoyed because I'm listening to them? Yes, but there's more. Because yeah, I'm annoyed I'm listening to them, but I can kind of easily shut that off. You know, I'm already pretty used to doing things my own way, achieving things my own way, and I know I take the unconventional path, so I'm pretty experienced in that. Am I annoyed that I'm even considering taking this thing and it feels like I'm backing off my unconventional ways? Have I made an identity about being unconventional? And then what if I do something conventional? Then is that going to threaten my identity? Or are other people going to see me as less impressive because maybe they've been impressed by the way that I was able to achieve things in an unconventional way before? But no, I don't really care about these people's opinions of me. So yeah, even if I do things in a conventional way, I mean, I do plenty of things in a conventional way. It's not like I eat my food through my fingernails or something. So yeah, I feel anxious now. Tapping my knees together. Like I want to get to the bottom of this. There's this wanting. Is it the anxiousness about getting to this next milestone? Like really wanting it, but trying to rush it? No, it doesn't feel rushed because I've been waiting for so long, so yeah, there's some kind of like frazzledness, like dancing in the fog, but not just walking through the fog. Like, why won't I let myself just get to the point? Why won't I let myself find the reason? Let's go to that part that doesn't want me to get there. I'm the part that's making you dance in the fog. I'm the part that's making it hazy for you to see. And I'm doing it because I'm trying to protect you. Because when you get to this next point, it's going to be a lot of responsibility. It's going to take time. It's going to take resources, internal resources, like brain power, like energy, focus, but not not forced. It will be natural, it will flow, but it's going to be more than what you've been doing recently. You'll have to dedicate more hours to it. But it will feel fun, it will feel like flow, you'll want to do it. Again, it's not going to be forced, but I'm trying to protect you from it because I don't want you to be overwhelmed by the workload. Because if you see past the fog, you'll see the mountains of work piled up on your desk, because this next step, there are others on the other end who are needy. They need something from you, and they'll need a lot of it, and they'll need it consistently. And so you'll probably be tired, but you'll be okay with that because it will be worth it. But if I let you peek your head through the fog, you'll be shocked and you might fear becoming burnt out. And in the past, when you've seen a glimpse of future burnout, it really freaks you out, overwhelms you, makes you instantly feel tired. You basically drop and feel the burnout immediately in a way to protect yourself from the possibility of future burnout. Okay. Thank you for the protection. But now that they know you're protecting them from that, if they do poke their head through the fog and see the workload, it doesn't actually mean that they'll be burnt out. Just a possibility of burnout. But what will actually happen if they put their head through? Should we do it? Okay. I put my head through and now I see it is a lot of work. And these customers, this child, this student, these students, these audience members, these fans, they need from me, but I'm not used to that. This is new for me. I'm used to just looking after myself. I'm used to just looking after my small space. If it was the house example, buying a new house, maybe I'm used to only having to clean my small studio apartment, but now you want me to upgrade to a full house? Like, how am I going to clean that? It's a lot of work. The house is needy of me. It needs me to care for it. Okay. Yeah, I'm just looking at all the work and I'm just trying to take it in. It is a lot of work. I guess I was pushing that thought to the side because of that feeling of overwhelm that comes with it. This will require me to export my fulfillment from within into the needy place that is out there. And previously, I was used to kind of shifting the fulfillment I had to the parts of me that were needy from the inside. And so I was like fulfilling my own needs, and I was just focused on that. So it was like a cycle within myself, which was good. I mean, I used to be a needy person myself, and then whatever fulfillment I had, I would export that to others. I would be a people pleaser. I would basically give them everything I had, and then I'd be left exhausted. I'd be left burnt out. But now I've had this period where I've closed myself off to external needs, and so I was having these needy parts of myself, but then I was using the fulfillment that I had to fulfill those needy parts of myself. But now I've been expanding, I've been growing, I've been evolving, and as I've been doing that, as I've been getting bigger, as I've been realizing the bigger parts of myself, more and more I realize that I am fulfillment. I have access to the fulfillment state, that fulfillment state that is beyond everything, that fulfillment state that is the source of everything. And so I no longer need to fulfill any needy parts of myself, because a fulfilled person has no needs. And I can get my fulfillment straight from source. I am fulfillment. I don't need to get it. That is me. That fulfillment state is me. That's just my biggest self. And so as I identify with that part of myself, I remember that I am fulfillment. And this idea of neediness is just ignorance. I was ignoring that I'm fulfillment. So when I stop ignoring, I stop being ignorant to my biggest self, my actual identity. Then I no longer have to worry about giving parts of myself away to other people or to another thing that's needy, because I just take my fulfillment straight from source, straight from the state of fulfillment. That just comes through me, and I can export that into the needy place. But that doesn't mean I take on their needs. It doesn't mean that I'm suddenly taking parts out of myself. No. The fulfillment is me. It comes through me. And I can use that to fulfill the spots of needs outside, which includes this new responsibility that I'll be taking on. And the other thing is that as I do that, the other thing that was once needy, eventually it will be inspired by me. It will be inspired by my connection with that state of fulfillment, and it will inspire them to connect with their state of fulfillment. And so they'll become self-sufficient as they realize their own fulfillment. And then as more and more become self-sufficient, it inspires more and more people, and it has that butterfly effect of more and more becoming fulfilled, but not becoming fulfilled. They were actually always fulfilled, just as I was actually always fulfilled. It's a remembrance, it's a recognition, a recognition. And so I don't have to worry about becoming burnt out because I have access to the field of fulfillment. And the field of fulfillment has an infinite well of energy, of vigor, of vitality. And that's where I draw from. It doesn't draw from my body. It draws from the source of my body. And even when I use that source to fulfill the needs of others, I'm not actually fulfilling it. I'm just having them remember their own fulfillment. But I acknowledge they might not see it that way. They might not understand it in that way. But I know that that's happening. And so I don't need to worry that I'm draining myself, because you can't drain the source of infinite fulfillment. It's impossible. So now I can step forward, I can open the gate. And if I need this intermediate step, it'll just figure itself out. It will just come. It will just arrive in the perfect way. But I don't need to do that first. I need to open myself up to this new responsibility, open up myself to this new identity, and embrace it, to take it as it comes. And any of the necessary things that are needed along the way, they'll just arrive, they'll appear. That's not my job to figure those out. But it is my job to expand my identity. And I'm being called to understand and experience my identity as that field of fulfillment.